No, it's just great to have our group here in Cairns. The facility is fantastic. The community has been great. So our lifestyle around the basketball has been fantastic. And then the setup here has been wonderful. So really happy with the group that we've got. Really happy with the progression that we're making in practice so far, and again, just real happy to be here and happy with the team right now.
I guess in terms of what's been the focus for today's preparation?
Well, just in general, it's obviously the number one thing is getting our systems in and learning to play together because we have a short period of time. Also making it competitive because the selections are going to be really tight. We've got 18 guys here. We've got to cut this to 12, and we've got 18 very good players. So them get an opportunity to play, developing systems, and always constantly on the day-to-day building our culture. So, again, we're in about day 4 now. We had 2 days where we just lifted weights, shot, and we had a culture day, and now this is our second practice, and we've covered a lot of ground in 2 days.
Can you talk about how actually brutal it is to see 6 players being knocked off the roster in the next couple of weeks that are so talented?
Well, I'm not honestly thinking that way. I'm thinking that it's 18 great players, and that's when we're talking, everybody's talking about a gold medal. If the selections aren't difficult, then it's not real. The thing the staff is on about really is now making the right decisions. It's not the cuts, it's making the right decisions for the team, what players are going to be best suited for our group. And as we develop more and more a style of play, certain guys fitting in to the main 8 or 9, that's going to evolve, I think, and become pretty clear by the end of the week.
Have you already got an idea in your head, though, of what the final, at least the next 15 will look like?
No, not yet. It's day 2. It's day 2, so just getting a feel of it, and then we've got a scrimmage coming up in a game against Houston, and by the end of the week, I'm sure it'll be pretty clear.
Do you think with Josh next year is one of the big stars Australia's going to have over the next 10 years? Do you think he's ready to lead the Boomers forward over the next decade?
I certainly do. He's a great player, and really excited about his progression in the NBA. Has been remarkable, and now having him after last year, the improvement, and you just feel it the minute he walked in the gym and putting the ball in his hands. He makes everybody better, and we're very fortunate to have him.
Yeah, it's also exciting for me. I've wanted to be in the Boomers and a part of this program for a long time, and I was able to get a taste of it, in the last Olympic camp a couple of years back. So I guess I was 17, 18 back then, and I've had a couple of years under my belt in the NBA now, and I feel the talent that we've got in Australian basketball is as good as it's ever been. With a mix of the older guys, Paddy, Joe, Deli, that have been around for 10, 15 years, and then we've got younger guys coming through. So it's a great combination of both, and I'm really excited. As I said, as a kid, you grow up, and for an Australian kid, the pinnacle of basketball is winning the gold medal for your country, and that's what I'm excited to chase. Training camp, it's a great. As Gorge said, first and foremost, it's good for us guys to get together. A lot of us haven't seen each other for a little while. Get familiar with each other's games, learn to play together, and it's really short preparation. We go away to the World Cup in 3-4 weeks, so getting these sessions under our belt, it's a really competitive environment. Guys are making each other better, and that's the best part about the Boomers program is it's such a talented squad of 18 guys that every day when we come in here, the competitive level is so high that guys get better every day.
Following up from before, do you feel you're ready to lead this nation over the next 10 years in terms of basketball?
Definitely. They're the positions I've always wanted to be in, to be a key piece of the Boomers team, and as I said, as a kid, I've grown up watching these guys play on TV for so many years, and now to be a part of the program is really exciting, and it's obviously been led by so many great players over the years, not just the last 10, 15, but 30, 40 years. So there's a lot of history within the Boomers, and I'm just looking to come in, play my role, and do what I can to help this country win a gold medal.
Are these conditions difficult to acclimatise to?
No, not really. Being an NBA player, you play in so many different altitudes and time zones. It's coming up, the weather's a little bit different from where I was at in Melbourne, but not too bad.
How are the facilities here at Cairns?
These are awesome. These are great facilities. Big 3-court gym. So the guys are loving it, and it's been great so far.
And made any new friends you thought you would have made here at Boomers?
No, I mean, I've known all the guys, for a while now, so it's just good to see everybody all in one place now. Obviously, over the NBA season, the NBL season, you get to catch up with guys here and there, but to have us all in one spot now for this training camp and then the games in Melbourne, it's a great opportunity to come back all together as one group and all prepare for the same thing.
And one follow-up on leadership is how instrumental has Paddy and Joe been to helping you become a potential future leader for this squad?
They've been great. I've been in contact with them for the last 3-4 years, even before I signed in Adelaide. So they've been great for me, mentoring me, guiding me. As I said earlier, those guys have Paddy's gone to his 5th Olympics. Joe's been to multiple, World Cups. They've represented Australia for a number of years now, and to have those guys, be able to teach me and guide me, show me the ropes of what it takes to be a Boomer, I couldn't ask for anything else.
It's huge. It's huge for me. You get a chance to grow. Coach gives you a chance to grow, both offensively and defensively. He's going to give you an honest answer every single time, and I truly appreciate that. And even last year, we talked about it the year before when they went to Olympics. I told him I couldn't do it at the time, but I promised him that I would go the next time he called on me, and he called on me last summer. Again this summer as well, so I couldn't turn that down.
This last one for me is there's so many names, you, Josh, Matisse. I said I'm going to run out of names, but you guys are coming up, and this could be Australia's best squad we've ever seen in history. How does that make you feel, and how much do you trust in Josh as well as a leader?
Man, all these guys that you just mentioned and more, the whole squad, the roster from the top to bottom, everybody's so talented. It's definitely going to be a tough decision for the coaching staff, to make that, but everybody is unselfish and all bought in. The leadership part, the rest of the guys make it easier on the leaders because, everybody's such great people to begin with, and then the basketball players at the end of the day. But everybody just pays attention to how Joe is leading, how Paddy's leading, and now, you add Josh in that roster as well. Everybody's kind of keen in on, okay, this is us, and we're just going to be good people to each other, always.